Matt and Mal just finished day one of the Worlds. Matt, was it good to finally get in some racing?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, a lot of anticipation. You know, you do a lot of training, and finally day one comes around. So it's always good to get the first day out of the way. Today we came away with a 9 and a 1. So you know, they're both keepers, and it was a very difficult day. So yeah, we're happy how we ended up.
Mal, what were the conditions like today?
We had a sort of late sea breeze starting, and I don't think they would classify that as the Fremantle Doctor. It was a little bit weak compared to what I know it as. So we had around about probably 10 to building to about 14, 15 knots at tops throughout the day. So the second race was really nice. Actually got to really stretch your legs, and that was good. And that was our bullet. So look, we seemed to have missed the first shift today, but we fought hard and made both races keepers. And obviously the one's even better than a keeper.
And Matt, this early into the Worlds, it's all about getting those keepers in early.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it's going to be a long week. We've seen that with the forecast, and a lot of the expectation was certainly that we're going to have quite a lot of breeze this event. It's not really going to happen. Maybe for the second guys, so it's going to be very difficult, and I think you're going to have to fight for every point because you're certainly going to be put in a position where it's going to be difficult. So you can only deal with the cards you got and try and make the most of them.
Isn't it always the way, Mal? You put a sailing regatta on and the weather was great the week before?
I've never seen like this in 40 years, and it's always the week I'm here. Yep.
So guys, just back out there tomorrow, another 2 races, and just keep on rolling with it?
Yeah, certainly. We're sailing well. We had a great build-up. Preparation's been good. We're racing well. We had great starts. Just didn't get the first shift, so hopefully that's a bit different tomorrow. But if it isn't, we'll keep fighting and make the most of it.
Nikki, Jess and Katie just come off the water after your second day of match racing here at Perth 2011. Nikki, really shifty conditions again?
Yeah, very shifty conditions today. I think we were very lucky with our results. We got 3 wins and 1 loss. Some of those wins, the other teams sailed very, very well, and we were lucky to get the win just at the last moment. So yeah, we're happy with our results, but with the conditions out there today, we were certainly challenged with our opponents.
And Jess, I believe your parents are over here watching. Is that a bit different to a normal regatta when you guys are on the other side of the world?
Yeah, it's really great having them here. They're not really used to watching sailing, so I think they're really enjoying and learning about it through the commentary. And Nikki's mum flew in today as well, so it's really great to have the support here with us.
Jess's dad's getting into the commentary as well. He was trying to give us all the rundown of what was happening when we were on the dock for 4 races, so he might be giving Liz a run for her money at the end of the regatta.
Right into it.
And as you just said, then Nikki, you guys had a really long break in the middle. Katie, what's it like to go out, have a couple of races, come back in for a few hours? How do you switch back on?
I think a break's hard, but it's important to switch off, but then to switch back on. And for us as a team, we like to be around the venue, so we tried to stay down there, but stay in the shade, get some rest. 4 races, we almost could have gone home, but we don't like that approach. So yeah, we came back okay. Obviously, we had a really tough race and then a good race after that from the break, so it's not all bad.
And Nikki, you guys have now just had the 1 loss, and there's only 1 undefeated team in your group, so it's really close at the top.
Yeah, it is really close, and like we say, with the conditions out there, we're so stoked to come away with 7 wins and 1 loss in our 2 days that we've done racing. So yeah, very happy as a team of how we've been sailing, and I guess we do know that we are going to have a lot of harder teams coming up in the next 2 days, but we're looking forward to it, and I think then the results will kind of mix up a little bit as well.
So Jess, stay off tomorrow and then back into it?
Yeah, looking forward to getting back out there on Wednesday. I think we have the Canadian team first up, so that'll be a good way to get into it, and then then we'll take it from there.
Thanks. Brendan, day 1 of the Worlds in the fin class. What were the conditions like today?
We had 2 races on the fin course today. Race 1 would have been in the lighter range, 10 knots and under, and then the second race, breeze increased and we sailed with free pumping, and so it would have been about 12 to 15 knots.
And what were your results like today?
First race, I was about 10th to the top mark and moved forward down the run, but struggled on the second beat and lost a lot of boats to end up mid-fleet. Second race, good start, and finished 3rd overall.
So that second one was quite a positive race?
Yeah, that felt good. It confirmed a lot of in the upper range what we've been working on. So yeah, that was a good performance in the second race.